Hey everybody. Mindfulness and Racism. Let's get right to it. I'm half Latino and half white. My mother was born in Ecuador, and my father, may he rest in peace, was born and raised in Ireland. They raised us in New York City in the Bronx in a pretty poor area in the 70s. One day, when I was about 12 years old, my father sat me down and gave me this advice. He said, "Dave, we live in a dangerous place. Ultimately, something dangerous is going to happen. Someone is going to try to hurt you or rob you, and that someone is going to be black." He said, "When that happens, my advice is, whatever you do, make sure that you kill that other person. Because then when the police arrive, they'll be dead and they won't be able to tell their side of the story. You'll be able to tell yours. They'll be happy that you, because you look white, are safe. And they will be happy that that black person is dead." So I don't know what's more disgusting about that story. The fact that my father was a straight up racist. The fact that he would say that to his half-brown son. Or the fact that in New York City in 1985, he was probably right. And that's probably how those events would have unfolded. Or perhaps the most disgusting thing about that story is that now, 35 years later, we can see that there's still a lot of truth in it. George Floyd was murdered on the streets of an American city on camera by police officers who have not yet even been charged with a crime. At the end of this video, I'm gonna put up a phone number that you can call to be connected to a tireless activist out of New York City named Shaun King. And he will take you step by step through some things you can do right now to be part of the solution to this problem. But you will have a choice. You can make that call or you can not. When you're making that decision, I'd like you to bear in mind that that choice is a tremendous privilege. And that all the black people in this country are going to wake up tomorrow, whether they want to or not, black in America. Meaning vulnerable to that much hateful, unjust, institutionalized violence. They don't have a choice in that. So when you make your decision about whether or not to do something, to speak out, please bear in mind that you make that choice, at least in part, on behalf of people who don't have that same freedom, who don't share your privilege. We got this.